This is always the hardest part of hunting right here.
It's been 52 years since my daddy has pulled the trigger on a deer.
I'm Jeremy Atkins, and welcome to Big and J's The Giving Right.
Brought to you by Bone Collector with my little buddy, Kenneth.
Never ever apologize for your God-given right to hunt.
Y'all are gonna have to wait just a second before you see this. See, when I'm on the road, I'm hunting. When I get back home to Mississippi, you know what I do? I go hunting. That's what I do. I hunt. So that's what y'all are about to see. I'm gonna take a camera, I'm going to the woods by myself and going to attempt to video myself shoot a deer. Let's see how this turns out.
Stand. I thought that mud back there was gonna pull my boots off. We have had an enormous amount of rain the last few days, but it's cleared off today, and the wind has turned from the southeast to the northwest, and it's probably blowing 10-15 miles an hour. Just a perfect high pressure day to hunt late season here in Mississippi on these green fields. Last year just had great success the last week of the season. I actually killed a really nice deer here and killed another really nice deer with a friend of mine right down the road from here. But I didn't have a cameraman this afternoon, like I said earlier, so I decided I'd try something different. I come this evening with just a camera and me and my Bagara 6.5 Creedmoor.
Late season in Mississippi, these bucks, they hit these green fields really, really hard. And I know in this particular area, there are some big ones because I have some covert pictures of them. So I'm sitting here looking through my spherical binoculars and he's already in the field.
Well, as y'all can tell, I just shot at a big 10 point. I can't tell if I hit him good or if I hit him at all. He just kind of acted funny. So anyway, I'm fixing to get out of here. Like I said, I'm videoing myself. I'm gonna try to get over there as fast as I can while I got some daylight and look. Just got my fingers crossed that I hit him good. It was a good deer. Whew. Oh man, hopefully I hit him good. Oh man, this is always the hardest part of hunting right here. I tried to video myself this afternoon, not making any excuses, but I was trying to fool with this camera, trying to get the gun out the window of the shooting house, trying to get it on a deer, and I think I shot over him. I've been down there and looked and looked and looked and looked, and I can't find any blood anywhere. Big old pretty 10 point.
I bet I looked at that footage 100 times and I just plain missed. He lives to play another day.
I'm sick. I mean, I am sick.
The Give and Right is being brought to you by Nomad. I hunt, therefore I am. CVA. It's just a better gun. Hornady. Accurate, deadly, dependable. Big and J. The aroma is super strong. The range is super long. Swagger. The bipod with moves. And Hoyt Archery. Get serious. Get Hoyt. This segment of The Give and Right is being brought to you by Covert Scouting Cameras. See what you've been missing.
Everybody call.
Yeah, I slept back to back with a man in a rice paddy one time. I know what you're talking about.
This year was a little bit different late season here in Mississippi. I had my buddy Jackson Boo Bishop from Bone Collector over hunting with me, and I had my daddy come to me and said, "Son, I think I want to go deer hunting." Well, those were some words that I'd been waiting to hear for a very long time. So what did I do? I went and tried to find the very best spot that I could put him. Why? Because it's been 52 years since my daddy has shot a deer.
We got 8 pointers, but the stickers don't count. Anything 8 and below.
Yeah, when we get there, we'll talk to George. George was a little worried that you might be upset that what the stipulation was and everything. I said, George, I said, all he wants to do is just kill a big deer. It don't matter to him if it's an 8 point or if it's,
If he can't shoot a 10 point, it just might make him a little uncomfortable.
You'll never know it. Hey, because at the end of the day,
You can't count, man.
at the end of the day, there'll be no paper cuts on these hands. I'm gonna be hunting today. You know what I mean? And that ain't no bad thing.
Let's go kill something. Man, I'm gonna run off and left my jacket. I'm gonna freeze to death. Golly. Oh, this is gonna be my weapon this afternoon right here. This is a bam. Look at there.
Oh, man.
Last time I used that, I missed one though.
All right.
Maybe we got the misses out of that 6.5 for you. You'll be in good shape this afternoon. I think we're gonna be good.
What's happening? How are you? Good. Good to see you. Hopefully we get to see some good deer. Hey man, you doing all right? Good. How you? Great. Good. Man, good. We can't do like we did on the last turkey hunt now.
No, we can't, man.
We can't let one duck and dive on. Oh man.
I don't know what happened to that turkey. I mean, he just disappeared.
He just,
He poked his head over and looked at him and took off.
that'd have been a quick draw on that one. Yeah.
All right. Well, good. I'm sorry running late.
Oh no, that's fine. You want to just get dressed?
Yeah.
So I said I was going to try to find the very best spot that I could put my daddy in this late season, and that's exactly what I did. I called my buddy George Walker, who has one of the very best places in Mississippi to hunt. One of the most strictly managed places there is in Mississippi to hunt. And he agreed to let me bring my daddy over there. To say I was excited is an understatement.
Straight down that road. Yep. Don't mess this hunt up. Good camera being hard to find. Okay, you can bet on it. Yep.
You are. You could shoot.
I'll make sure I wait and hear Mr. Senior shoot before I pull the trigger. Yeah, they keep waiting on that.
You know, we're in a pine thicket somewhere in Mississippi. Good thing we got an OnStar on that Chevrolet truck. because we ain't gonna be able to find our way back out.
Drove over today from Georgia. Met our good friend old Kenneth Lancaster over here. He's got permission to hunt with a friend of his, Mr. George Walker. So Kenneth is over there filming his daddy. We got, I don't know, a couple hours before dark here, so we're sitting over at Greenfield. Got old Jacob Keel behind the camera, and we hope to let this Bergara eat. We're gonna let it eat if we get a chance to. Pretty pumped about this over here. First hunt I've got to get out with a rifle all year, so come on, lady luck, shine on us, baby, shine on us. Just our luck. We get more bugs coming in right down the trail we walked in on. They're right in our wind. This hut's helping us out a pretty good bit. But we got a nice little 9-pointer coming down. You can tell he's a young buck, but that's just our luck. We're looking for an 8-pointer. Mr. George was very specific about 8-pointers, so I always tell people it's harder to management hunt than it is to trophy hunt. People don't believe me, but it is tough to management hunt.
I'm set up now with my 6.5 Creedmoor. I'm ready for instinct. But they said I can only shoot an 8-point buck. Well, once I get that buck, I'm thinking about Gigi's biscuit. Man, I love them biscuits.
This segment of The Given Right is being brought to you by Vans. If they make it, we got it.
Now, the first afternoon was pretty slow for Boo and Daddy, but my buddy Jamie Ray had slipped in over there with us to hunt too and hogged the best spot on the whole place. And what did he do? Shot a Mississippi giant.
How's that for an 8-pointer? Oh yeah.
Turkey foot over there.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Give me some skin on that one, brother. Man, look, I gotta tell my story. Look, I sat up there today, and every time the field would fill up with about 10 deer, they'd look off in the woods, take off running, blowing. Last time it happened right before dark, I said, well, this deal's over with. And about that time, the same way that the last bunch run and blew, about 15 minutes later, 2 does run out of the woods, and this deer right here come to the edge. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting there, and I got my binoculars. He was breathing hard. I started breathing hard.
I'm kidding, boy, I'm kidding.
Any consolation, I'd have passed him for you.
I'm confused though. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the 11th 8-point.
Now look at it. That's awesome.
Congratulations, man.
That's awesome.
That's a beautiful deer.
Yeah.
God.
Now, I really wanted to give old Jamie Ray a bunch of flack about shooting that deer, but I knew that he wanted Daddy to shoot one just as bad as I did. So we took his buck back to the skinning shed and celebrated. Went back home, got a good night's sleep, went back the next afternoon, and hoped that we would be sitting in the right spot.
Got it. What goes around comes around, don't it? Yep, what goes around comes around. I'm not used to getting camera gear together. I cut my teeth running the camera and still enjoy it, but for the last few years I've been I've been doing a lot more shooting than I have been videoing, so I'm having to get all this straight. But if I'm ever gonna be somebody's cameraman, it's an honor to be my daddy's cameraman. We're going to a spot this afternoon where they saw a bunch of deer yesterday evening, and hopefully the right deer steps out this afternoon. Daddy gets a shot.
The right deer, we want a buck.
How big?
At least 8 points, at least. I'll settle for 7.
Briley said you couldn't shoot a 9-point because it would be as big as hers. That's what she said when we left.
Well, I got an ace in the hole. I'm gonna tell you today, I got an ace in the hole. I'm gonna show you when we get in the shooting stand what my ace in the hole is.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right.
Time to ante up.
Time to ante up.
Ante up.
We were sitting at the truck. You said you had some kind of ace in the hole. What you talking about, ace in the hole? Last night, you know, we got home, you know, and I told Briley, I said, Briley, we hadn't been seeing very many deer the last couple of days where we've been hunting it. So Briley, she gave me these to put on to help me see the deer. So Briley, just Papa, you got the glasses on? Oh, we can see a whole bunch of deer.
Now, me and Daddy were really enjoying ourselves this afternoon. We were kicked back, talking about old times, just really having a great hunt. When I turned and looked and I saw 2 small bucks step out. Then I looked behind them and I thought we may have us a shooter.
You see, that's a big one there. Yeah, it's a big one. How big is it? Hold on. Just get ready. I think he's 8.
It's been 52 years since my daddy has pulled the trigger on a deer. And right now, it's about to go down.
Okay, are you good? If you can kill him, kill him.
One of the questions that I get asked often is if I had to pick one tool other than my weapon that I thought was the most important thing that I used, what would it be? And the answer to that would probably be a trail camera. Well, Covert makes a great camera. This camera is small, one flip of a button, and it's running very easy to operate. This right here will do the scouting for you whenever you're not able to be in the woods. If you got any more questions, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook.
This segment of The Give and Ride is being brought to you by Rambo Bikes. Takes you places you've never been. And X-Stand Tree Stands. Rise with us.
It's been 52 years since my daddy has pulled the trigger on a deer. And right now, it's about to go down. It's the moment of truth, y'all. I don't know who's more nervous, me or my daddy.
I didn't miss that deer, did I? I don't think so. I don't think you did. You alright? He run like he was hit.
I was on him good. I don't know if I hit him or not. I hope I did.
He act like he was hit. We're gonna go down there and we're gonna look for blood. That's a good one. That's a big old deer, man.
Yeah.
He big. All right.
After Daddy shot, we called George on the phone, rounded up the troops, and went back to look for him.
There he is.
Do what?
There he is. Right
There he is!
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. Look at that. Oh, look at that, man. Oh, beautiful deer.
Ain't that the truth, man?
That's awesome.
I'm tell you, Mr. George let me come hunting on his place and kill this big old buck, man. It just don't get no better than this.
Growing up, Daddy hunted with me, he trapped, but Daddy worked more than he did anything, and he was telling George the other day he worked to buy me ammunitions and arrows and broadheads, and that's why he didn't hunt with me as much. And now that he's turned 45, he's starting to hunt with me more, and we have. It's been, man, I don't even know what to say.
I don't either.
I'm speechless. I'm so proud of you, man.
It would take me 20 minutes to sit here and explain to y'all what this hunt meant to me. But all I can tell y'all is it was 52 years in the makings for my daddy to shoot this deer. And we're gonna go back, watch the footage over and over and over and over, and enjoy it for the rest of our lives.
The Given Right has been brought to you by Realtree, Steerka, Dead Ringer, Lethal, Grizzly Coolers, Scent Crusher, Hoyt, Venter MSR Trailers, Bagara, The Bone Collector, and WinPro.
Jeremy, did you hear about that big 9-point I killed over this?
Kenneth, shut up and turn the camera on.